So the party continued venturing through the Underdark, finished off the Drider and the Basilisk that were in the Underdark. The party did their best and their goodest to harvest materials from the Basilisk, and then Ibrin found symbols on the or found a symbol on the Drider, had a mental connection with it as some of its previous commands had been sent to it via psionic link. Being open to psionics, he had a moment, a vision, connection with said Drider, its corpse, and promptly told the party a bit about what was going on, had a bit of a distrust for the gnomes that had been traveling with the group. I believe shortly before the party arrived outside the fortress itself, Ibrin had noticed that scratched out, but on the neck of at least Tilly in the group was is an elven word for obey that had originally a magical presence tied to it, but has since been either halted or ended altogether due to the text itself being incomplete with the marks on her neck. Whatever caused that, it's hard to say, but the other two gnomes also had a similar wording of obey on their necks. Party arrived at Sunblight Fortress, where they saw 4 Duragar trying to manhandle an Umber Hulk. The party came up with the plan to pose as adventurers who had just arrived from Sigil through a doorway that led them into the Underdark here, and are trying to find their way to the surface. And in the exterior of Sunblight Fortress, that ended up working just fine. After some good rolls and some shit rolls from some NPCs, the party had managed to gain entry into Sunblight Fortress. And upon entering the door for the first time, or taking your first steps in, the party was met with the image of a very old-looking, moderate, I guess, tall for a dwarf image, very long, white beard with a jagged, thorned black crown on his head. You see that he was standing on some form of pedestal. Looks like an assembly station for various forged pieces. Essentially telling the dwarf or a dwarf that is down by the forge, to order the Quagoths to do whatever he needs to do. And you'd see that the Quagoths, like I said, were pouring raw metal into the forge itself, being very careful not to get their hands, or have their hands touch the burning hot steel that seems to be surrounding the outside of the forge. I guess what I want to know to start things off is who would my first two, like my two people who would enter the room first.
I think it'd be Ono and Aethros. Just the way I have everybody linked. Just to correct, if you remember Dakota, it was Ono, Aethros, and I think the sheriff and myself, and then it was Bictune and Miris.
Blanket.
Is that correct?
Somewhere, something like that.
I know Ono
I
and
believe so.
Aethros are together. I don't know where I put the sheriff.
It was either,
I
honestly, it was either Bictune and Aethros were like winging me like on either side, and I thought the sheriff was in behind me, but it could go either way. It's fine. Question.
Yeah.
More of a minutia of a retcon. When I did my first disguise self,
Yeah.
I made sure my hair was down, so that way, if I am to be touched along my fictitious beard, they would feel real hair.
Okay.
Also, I am keeping best track of time. If you will allow me, while we were walking, can I make like a quick tinker check to make like a clockwork turtle to keep track of at least 55 minutes?
Yeah, I would retcon. You could have that like as part of your, because like you can do that stuff in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I
before the party
literally,
lets out.
I can literally do it just willy nilly. I can just make it because I'm a not because I'm a tinkerer, but because I'm a gnome, I can just make clockwork toys as just a BS action. I can make like a fire starter or a music box or just like a general like animal monster or person as a like a toy that walks across the ground. But
yeah,
effectively like it's like a music box that's not making music that runs for about an hour.
Okay. No, I'd say that's fine.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, it's been about like what 10 minutes ish, maybe 15-ish minutes.
Yeah, I would say from the moment you guys stepped like into the view of the the Duragar, and now entering this this chamber, this forge itself, it'd probably be a total of about 15 minutes, factoring in that you cast Disguise Self shortly before you guys entered that chamber.
Okay, cool.
So okay, awesome. Ben is here. Factoring in that if Ono and Athros were my two people who would probably walk in first, I would like the two of you to make perception checks.
Absolutely. First roll of the night.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
I'm going to do the same.
That's fair.
16 and a 14.
Holy crap, Ben.
Damn.
I was
Yeah,
That's insane.
we see the exact same thing. Nothing.
yes.
You see
They
that?
both look at each other, both look at the room.
I see through the disguise self spell.
Don't look at me. I say in our head, stop! Don't look at me like that.
As
He got black underwear.
as the two I'll go into a general overview of what the party would continue to see as you enter farther, but the two of you will have extra things that you end up seeing compared to everyone else. As the party enters the chamber once more, I would say the final being entering the room being the construct, the clockwork defender. It would enter and kind of walk alongside the wall and kind of just like position itself in standby for the time being. You look around the room, you see that there's a lot going on here. This room itself is, oh god, how freaking long is it? I gotta measure this out. This room is easily 140 feet long.
Okay.
By about 80 feet wide. You see that there are various guard posts scattered around the room, and you see that there are in fact other Duragar standing at those posts. It looks like from your vision you have about 3 per guard post. There's one that's alongside about a 10-foot wide hallway to the north end of the room that has 3 guards. There's a stairway that leads up to them. As you look across the forge to the other side of the room, there's another 10-foot hallway with a closed door that you can just barely make out. And it's standing atop 2 guard posts with no visible entry. You see an additional 3 Duragar per like pillar up in the air. They're about, I would say, a total of maybe 15 feet or so above the ground. You see a total of 6 Quagoths pouring scrap metal into the forge. There's a female Duragar that walks up to them occasionally and like kind of keeps them in line. And then what the Athros and Ono, what the two of you see, besides also seeing Xaradok standing atop this assembly platform, you see that he turns around occasionally to make conversation with something that you kind of have to like reposition yourself as you're walking in to get a glimpse around him. You see that there is a misty visage that kind of emanates out from behind Xaradok himself, and in your vision, it looks to be a crude replication of Hedrun that you had seen on top of Calvin's cairn.
Oh.
Looking a bit farther back, Ono especially, I mean the two of you rolled the same, you both would see it, but you see farther back behind him a 2 Duragar that seem to have been physically like mutilated and reconstructed with like claws for arms, putting a large object inside some form of construct. Listening in, you hear the occasional sounds of a heartbeat that kind of reverberate initially amongst yourselves, and eventually the whole party would hear this synchronous sound as the two dwarves seem to be holding this large beating heart that they are currently putting in this construct-like creature on the far end of the room. But it's hard to make out what that creature actually is from this distance. It would take you going around the assembly platform by Xaradok to identify it. As the party makes their way inside fully, like I said, the Clockwork Defender being the last person or being inside the chamber, you would see that the door itself is pulled shut and locked behind you. As you are all inside the forge. Yes.
Would Aethros still be able to see, because he can see up to 300 feet?
So the room itself is well lit, so the dark vision wouldn't have the effect. It'd be your standard vision, and the chamber itself, you could see all the way the 130 feet across the chamber. Actually, let me verify once. I'll extend your dark. Well, so yeah, I gotta extend your vision once because it is not dark vision in here. You would be able to see all the way across the chamber. That's better.
That was my only thing. I didn't know if he saw anything extra with his kick-ass eyes.
My brain.
I'm thinking. My brain is thinking. Got my brain swirling right now, Dakota.
My brain.
I think, I say politely, at a polite dwarvish volume. By the gods, that's a damn beautiful forge. And I just hold my tongue until we are addressed.
So, as the door itself is pulled closed and then locked behind you, there would be you would see a couple of dwarves that are standing atop those guard posts. They seem to have weapons drawn primarily on the Quagoths because they want to make sure that nothing slips out of place. But they see you and they kind of like smack each other to like, hey, look over there. And then you see them, or they see you, but they don't like draw their weapons at you. They kind of return their attention to the Quagoths. But one of them seems to look over to at Xaradok, his location, and as he's talking to this replica, this clone, this crude ice-like creation of Hedrun, he pauses for a moment, and you see that he turns around and sees the party standing at the entrance. So you're the ones. And like you see, like the noise in the forge itself seems to dim a bit, making the room a bit more audible. So you're the ones who I've been told seek passage to the surface, is that correct?
Aye, that's correct. Hail and well met. Yeah, that, I believe if your attendants had told you correctly, that is absolutely right. We're willing to do a deal. I hate to be rude, apologize. Mr. Flint, if you like, sir. This is my party. In the meantime, I just hold and wait for a response.
And what kind of deal do you wish to strike with Xaradok Sunblight?
Well, Clanmaster Sunblight, we can do a simple monetary deal, if that be fetching towards you. Or, a fair bit wager, a bit of dwarven cheek, tongue-in-cheek, if you will. Or just simple charade of goods, as it were. See, my party and I are desperately in need to get back to the surface, right? Plain and simple. And we're just, I myself am a simple merchant, but my crew, they've got business on the surface, and I can't let them down. So, if it's business, straight to business, happy to do it. If it's we discuss over beverages, I'm happy to pour.
Quick question. Is this guy self-concentration or is it not?
It is just active.
Awesome.
I will read it 1 second. Duration 1 hour.
Awesome. It is not that I'm not interested in the goods that you carry, in the money that you might have, but rather it is not necessary for my ends.
All right, fair. Well,
I'll tell you though, what I would be interested in.
Oh.
The 2 gnomes that stand with you, binds and all. What are they? What brought them with you to here?
It's a
Tell
fair
me your
question.
story.
Absolutely fair question. Happenstance, as it were. We were in a back and forth negotiation with a Drider party that culminated in us parting ways silently. And as it were, these gnomish folk became relatively ours, as it were. And as they said, they knew a way out. And I'm not one to, turn down an opportunity. So I made a deal with them, and this is where it gets a bit sticky. I said, you lead us and take us all the way up to the surface. I would be happy to take you there myself, all the way up to the top, give you a fair wage, at least with some friends I know topside, let you free. Because they done us a solid. I feel that's fair. Now, what you're asking is, I can't argue with you. It would be a fair deal to just pass them off, but wouldn't sit right. Make me a yoker. That's a term topsiders say. Sorry.
You say you bought them, or bartered, whatever it is you used, with a Drider party.
More by happenstance, as it were. The Drider party no longer needed them, as it were. And well, again, I'm not one to turn away opportunity, so offered an agreement.
I want you to make a deception check. Straight
Now,
check.
Now, I'm not necessarily lying. I didn't necessarily say that we killed the Driders. I didn't necessarily say that we took the gnomes. I just happened to say that, it was happenstance that we walked away. I'm not necessarily lying.
Deception check on Dakota.
Fine, give me a persuasion.
Not any better, but I'll do that. I'm still guided from earlier, if you allow me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Not good.
Yo, but that stayed on a solid 1 on my screen for a minute. I was like, oh, this is
Going great.
Interesting.
It's funny that you happened upon some gnomes that were no longer needed from a Drider party. Because I can think of a few gnomes that have escaped containment from the drow. You see, something you might not know, being a surface dweller, is in the Underdark. You keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And I've been in communications with Mienzo Canis and the Matron Mother. And I suspect these might be 2 of the gnomes that they're looking for. So I tell you what. Disregarding whatever happened with the Drider, if you leave the gnomes here with me, I'll give you free passage to the surface. Because something tells me, and he looks at the gnomes like directly, something tells me that these 2 gnomes know where we can find Tilly Fleetofoot, the leader of the rebellion.
Psionically, remember I am still linked with Ono, Aethros, the sheriff, and the other party is Bictune and Miris, and I am teleblasting this mentally to all of them. Ono, I understand your situation, but take the deal. There is 0 chance we're winning any fights here. I promise we'll let you, and we'll get you a robot someday.
I can't.
But one dwarf to another, if you don't do it, you might kill the entire family over this.
And not do that. These gnomes have been subjugated unfairly. I cannot do that.
Bicton and Miris, get ready for a fight. Don't move yet, but no, it's not going to take the deal. Because I don't have the giant conference call, so I have to relay everything back to...
Yep. You would see this this icy, wispy form of a crude Hedrun take a few steps forward and stand within eyesight of everybody in the party now. Bictune, you would, upon seeing this person, if Bictune's paying attention, would get an instinctual... I'm just saying. He would get an instinctual shiver down the back of his spine, not of fear, but of anger. As the visage that you see standing next to Xaradok matches 100% of the image of the person who was there when your clan was slain by Hedrun and the Rock.
No, we can't do nice deals with these people. No.
You would hear this visage speak. Where did you say you were from, surface dwellers?
I take up and I myself am from Sigil, and unfortunately I didn't really have enough time to learn where these lot were from, because, again, happenstance. Portals are a damned thing. I changed no expression. I'm not looking. I'm staring at Xaradok.
Quick question to the DM.
E.
How many guard posts were there?
So there's a grand total inside this room of 4. 3 of them are occupied. 1 of them is empty.
Okay. And there's
9.
roughly 3 guards per post.
Correct.
Okay. 6 Quagoth with a female handler.
I'm going to, honestly, it might just help me give you some
2 mutilated
perspective.
dwarfs building a nasty machine.
And each guard tower is about 15 feet high.
Roughly.
Bro, ooh.
Like I said, I got a map.
Yeah, no, let's take a look. Let's take
And then along with the
Yeah.
Quagoths, you still have 2 or 3 Duragars with them as well.
So there's one Duragar, a female Duragar, who's been issuing orders to the Quagoths and kind of walking around to keep them in line. You might not see them currently because your vision is blocked by the forge of where they are currently.
So, what is it that I see right down here? That doesn't have like a name.
Oh, that would probably be the thing he described as there are 2 mutated dwarfs building some nasty machine.
Adding what seems to be a beating heart to a construct, the south end of the assembly pillar.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
They are still currently working as you all are having this conversation.
Okay. I just saw like a million rolling dice in my head. In my head. Quite literally after the moment I finished saying that sentence about our points of origin, which I did not lie. In my head, I say, "You must repeat this. If we fight, we fight. These are evil people, and they do not deserve our kindness. They only deserve our trickery and subterfuge, or at best, a firebolt to the heart. So, stay strong. Maybe we can do this."
Quick question. We have the automaton with us. Where is Tilly and the other gnomes?
Tilly
Is that right here?
Yeah, Tilly is hiding. She's like...
Tilly is currently out of sight from all of you. Her Cloak of Elven Kind gives disadvantage on perception checks to see her.
Gotcha.
So she's here, but she's not here at the same time.
So with our perception check of 23, we didn't see her?
You two would see her. I'll just give you a quick, brief perception of where she is. She's right there currently.
Oh my god, I had my character sheet in the way. Oh my god.
So she's by Big Tune, technically.
Okay, alright.
So, I requested, I don't know if it went through to you, Ebron, I requested an Arcana check.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, is that,
There's a reason for it.
Okay, skill check.
I will allow you to link your 2 calls together, so everybody's on the same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Can that be the time where my message went through to everybody, so we don't have to repeat it? Okay, cool.
That's fine. So you all feel yourselves linked together, truly.
So RP purposes, 1 call had 1 hour, 1 call had 3. Do you want to just say 2 for the total call duration? Or you want to go?
Yeah, let's meet
an hour and a half.
That's fine. With the 2 phone calls, I think I'll make a rule for allowing us to split the difference. Just take the average of the 2. So 2 would make sense. That's fine.
You are a saint, sir. All right, guys. Everybody is linked, as you can tell now.
These beasts don't look pretty. You hear the sheriff.
No, they don't. No, they don't, Sheriff. This is bad news, Bears. We're in a sticky wicket. Negotiations are rough. Not gonna be easy. And fighting this could be extremely deadly. As
you're talking to each other, you hear one final set of heartbeats from the construct down in the south end. You would see behind each ripple of what looks to be a darkened, almost charlatan-like armor, you see radiant-like energy pouring behind each each segment, and eventually reaching up to its eyes and face. One of the Durgar, one of the mutilated Durgar, kind of turns towards Xaradok, and without saying anything, it seems to utter some form of message. You see, atop this Durgar's head is a single, almost like tendril or spike that seems to be attached down onto its cranium, giving it some form of psionic link, or be able to speak telepathically at the minimal. Without breaking any form of concentration with all of you, Xaradok seems to respond, and in almost an instant, you see one of the that Durgar that had spoken walks and pulls a lever on the side of this maybe 30 by 20 area that it's on, and the lever activates a mechanism, and the entirety of the two Durgar as well as the creature seem to rise up into the air on some form of lift, disappearing from sight within about 15 seconds.
Like out of the room, or
like
just...
upwards out of the room. Yeah.
Okay.
Out loud, not to detract from like our current conversation, but that was quite damned impressive. Just all in all.
One dwarf to another. A moment of sincerity. Rare in these parts. Stay out of 10 towns. They won't be there much longer. And he kind of looks over at this crystalline version of Hedrun, who gives an affirmative nod. And then you hear her just say, "As per our agreement." And he just responds, "Aye." But you see that the visage of Hedrun once again speaks to everyone here. "I can speak for where your comrades are from, dwarf. My main body has had interactions with these individuals, although there does seem to be one missing. A gnome himself. It appears you have replaced him in the party. Regardless, my main body does seek to have you back." And you hear Xaradok, there's a hearty chuckle for a moment. "So we got fugitives here, led by a dwarf from the surface. Well, this changes things."
I think she said we had business. That's not necessarily fugitives, as much as these lads have work for the Frosty Lady. No offense, ma'am. And again, just a clarification. I'm from Sigil. That's not necessarily the surface. I mean, it is contingently, but it's an Aurora Boreas, technically. So. Ouroboros. Sorry. Common.
Aye, I heard you. Well, so now we bring into negotiations. A bit more serious than the ones you were going to give me before, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, alright, fine. We can turn it up. But again, the lads, and I point over my shoulder, I cannot do that. I cannot break my creed. That'd be a damn shame. And I know, dwarf to dwarf, not saying we're friends, because we haven't had about 100 years, but acquaintances. You know, breaking a deal is a no-go. So, we've got to find another way. How about I take a year off of, if you've got brewers in the house, and, let's dedicate their time to bigger projects. Obviously, you've got work in 10 towns. So, how about this? I give you a year's supply of ale. That's where we start. How's that sound as a start?
Dwarf to dwarf. This means no. true offense, but I don't think the ale you could offer me would compare to the stuff we have here.
Oh, that's fair. All right. And hey, by no means is that an insult at all. If anything, your tastes vary from region to region. How about this? I happen to have a rare tasting beverage, quite stronger. And I'd be willing to do the exact same. Your supply, the strongest stuff I have in my stock. What's the largest keg you've got down here? You've got to have a massive keg. Come on.
Can't say it holds a year's supply at a time. It's rather big, though.
I bet you I could overfill it.
And what could you have that could possibly overfill my keg?
Damn good beverage to fill up your keg? Look, that's not to say that you and your lot, varied as they are, and I kind of gesture in the direction of that machine that we watched ascend. But where I'm from, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of weird and magic. You know, from Sigil, we make things happen. How about this? You give me some time, you set me up by your keg, hopefully it's relatively empty, and I fill it to the brim and then some with the strongest stuff I have. You can taste it while I pour, have a conversation. Although, unfortunately, not to be rude, to do the magic and everything, it is going to tax me, so I will need to, like, rest in between. If you'll allow, not to be rude, but, you know, just a quick break, like, you know, about 5-10 minutes or so to wash up and have a snack. And then, bam, right back to it. A year's supply of the strongest stuff I have. Probably take me a few hours.
Make another persuasion roll.
Now, I'm being 100% honest.
I know, I said persuasion, not deception.
Okay, I just
I know, you and your fancy jug.
Yeah, no, I know.
I think what he's trying to ask is if he can get an Ebern advantage.
I'm not advantage, but I don't want him to sigh when I say, can I at least guide myself or at least have the guidance from before?
I'll let you guide yourself.
Okay. Ooh, please be hooked. Oh, that was so close to an 18.
I think I already know the answer to this. I can't bolster other people, correct?
I don't believe so. I'm totally gonna re-verify that just to make sure. And no, it specifically says if you fail.
Gotcha.
So it's a self boost.
I know it's gonna.
Well, we're psionically linked.
Wait, no. I know it's gonna be a magical thing. Can I silvery barbs myself?
Oh dear God, now I gotta look at the rules.
Yeah, can I use my superiority dice to roll a
Like-
d8 at it?
Wait, what? Silvery barbs, you have to take the lower of the two.
But I can give myself advantage.
On this next one.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's impossible. I'll take the 7. I'll eat the 7.
Can we reverse silvery barbs us? Take the higher of the two?
No.
No. Not the way that I...
beat.
Well, it is a tempting offer, dwarf. I think I'm gonna have to pass. Because truthfully, I really don't see you getting out of here. I don't foresee you going to the surface. And he, like, looks at you, like, straight through your eyes. Because deep down, you might have her fooled. But I know you're not a dwarf.
Well, I guess I'm not a dwarf. I guess I must be some big, fat, ugly hippo. And I cast Firebolt at this dude.
Okay.
I launch my psionic daggers. I psionically tell everybody as soon as he says, like, hippo, to fire now.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like your code word or something?
That was exactly our code word, sir.
So yeah, I'll drop a magic missile.
Okay.
Can we also say, as I can kind of see where this conversation was leading to, my guy takes a steady aim, and then when he says hippo, I get advantage, or no? Because I mean, I'm just standing there right now.
Yeah, I would allow it. You're not moving. You're kind of just hanging out. I would say you just kind of brace yourself.
Also, if could I just real quick? Could I cast magic missile instead? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna upcast it.
This is going to be a big battle map. You love to see it.
Let's go, Ebro.
Do I hit with my crit, sir?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, his AC is 47.
Oh my god, yes, each dart is 5.
Okay.
Holy cow.
So,
Okay, so for you,
do I
Eben,
add?
you should have. Oh wait, no, because you use psychic arrows, your versatile damage is there. You should be able to use crit damage though. Your crit damage should be the same. But if you want to add sneak attack because you have advantage on the attack roll, you would be able to with your arrow, so you could.
I gotta put on some battle music now, Dakota. Damn it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 3d6 and then critical damage for a normal damage roll, or are we doing burst damage?
It would be your normal
I did
damage
a
roll because your standard attack is the base damage. Your versatile damage is a bonus action, but you use steady aim, so you don't have a bonus action attack.
Okay. Please, for the love of God, let this be high.
Okay, not bad.
Boom!
Decent spread, bro.
Okay, how many missiles did you fire? Oh no.
That's 6 missiles at 5 points of damage per missile. That is 30 points of damage.
So
Okay.
Well, sorry.
I do 3, right?
Hold on. A dart deals.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. So the math's right. Yeah, 30 points.
And then I guess I do 12.
Okay. So that's 30. Fuck. Okay.
To the big bad guy, and if it wasn't specified, to Xaradok, right? That's his name.
Yeah. Xaradok. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So that happened.
So then I still get my attack, right?
That is correct.
You and Ian.
Yeah.
So I'm casting Moonbeam.
Yes, you are. You beautiful bastard.
Okay. As a radiant pillar of energy comes down from the room.
Oh my god, Benji.
Interesting. Okay. And
What
the
you
con
got,
save is
Beerus?
for
Come
half
on.
damage versus full damage, right?
Yeah, if they fail, it's half damage. If they are a shapeshifter, they have disadvantage on the throw. Don't know if that.
Neither of them are shapeshifters, so that works out.
Wait, is he a Draugr?
They are both. Yeah, they're both. Well, he is a Duragar, yes, or a Draugr.
So, wouldn't enlarge reduce as their natural trait technically mean he's technically a shape changer? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Damn, I just throwing it out there.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fair. I just
Appreciate. the
you're
enthusiasm.
gonna spank us, Dakota.
I know.
I'm here for it. I'm all about this.
Okay, and then you take the full damage, which they already did.
Ian, target the big bad guy and do your attacks or... Oh, the game's
whatever.
paused. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yep, so Ian, you would have a free attack. Technically, yeah, Big Tune did his race, so never mind. If you wanted to, from your range that you're at right now, you would be able to make an attack against him for a surprise round.
Okay, I think I'll just use Chill Touch to start out.
Okay. Go ahead. That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage, sir. For an additional 11. Okay. Okay, so you guys did a lot of damage to that guy this round. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
How's he looking?
Statistically, hold on. Stat-wise, I think Nikki even said it. I think we're hedging about 100.
Yeah.
Well, with mine...
It's like 90...
With mine...
90 something, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's not great.
With
he's in
mine...
pretty bad shape, yeah.
Mine, Miras's, and Aethros were at 67.
Well, you
I'm
gotta
just
take
confused
half
on how
damage
much...
for Ben. So,
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was halved. My bad.
yeah, he saved.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Correct.
Then I did 12. And Clark, how much did you do?
I did 30.
How many darts did you have? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Six darts at 5. I rolled max damage on that magic missile.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have done that, that would have been a bad time, possibly.
Bro, in all honesty, I've never rolled max damage on a magic missile ever. So, even as a DM. So, pretty happy.
All right, so underneath the combat page, find yourself and roll initiative.
Ugh.
Hey, I'm right towards the top. Thank you, Alphabet.
I'm so... Oh my god.
No surprise.
Ugh.
Good lord,
Initiative.
can I ever roll good?
Okay, let's roll that beautiful initiative.
That's part of having to choose whether or not they are normal rolls for every single one of these people.
Don't worry, I'll be at the bottom.
Holy
Aethros, are you
crap,
taking
Dakota.
advantage on yours?
I already did.
Okay.
I just have always rolled poorly for initiative. So,
Same.
given with advantage.
I think I had one good one once, and Clark still beat me.
I sorry?
No, I know. It's just funny. I was just like, yes, I finally got a good. Oh, I'm still
My initiative is +2. I really don't know. I mean, statistically, it's great for a wizard to get a higher initiative. Just get it out of the way.
Oh, sure.
But I mean, I would rather have one of you. Miris is up at the top, and Sheriff. Oh wait, no. Hedrun is gonna be in this too. Come on, bro. That's not cool. What the fuck?
It's a
Simulacrum,
simulacrum, not
yeah.
actually Hadron.
I know, but that's still.
Yeah.
Still annoying.
Yeah. It means
It's
she's
fine.
not actually dead when we kill her.
All right, so starting off this massive round of combat that everyone's going to get sick of rather quick is Miris. Miris, you're the first person.
Alright.
Take your time, bro. Enjoy this while it lasts, because it'll be a half hour till we get back.
Yeah, I think I'll start off by casting Hex on what's his name, Xaradok.
Okay. Okay, so Xaradok will be hexed. Just so you know. that'll leave you with a standard action and a movement action.
Okay. So, can I attack him with my crossbow?
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that next.
All right, go for it. So you, seeing your opportunity, you kind of whip out your crossbow and prepare to fire off a shot.
Let's go.
That 17 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage, sir.
Oh, yeah, Miris. Good roll.
7 plus your hex damage.
All right. And then I think I'm going to stay where I'm at for now.
You have to roll your hex damage. Is that 1d6 or 8?
It's 1d6.
I didn't know if that leveled up with levels.
It is one of the things that does not, actually.
That's
Alright, so a total of 9. As you hit him with your crossbow, you see that he's very worse for wear, being bombarded straight off with a flurry of attacks earlier. Your bow is able to make pretty easy purchase somewhere on his body. And then you said you were staying where you're at?
Yep.
Okay.
Good turn, good turn.
So that'll bring us to the sheriff. Let's see.
Does sheriff have any long range?
We're gonna find out.
Well, no, I'm not to be critical. We got a fantastic surprise round. Sorry, Dakota. But if we had any range, he would have been involved in that surprise round too.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because he was psionically linked.
Yeah, he's gonna forgo that. For the sake of, I
That's
don't want people to die immediately.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, he'll take a couple steps out of the way, and he would fire off a shot at Xaradok 2 with a heavy crossbow that was mounted to his back. His first attack that he has is going to miss, as he hasn't used his crossbow in a while, so it kind of misses wide. He reloads it and fires off one more. That one is going to hit. Oof, for a total of 9 more damage. As he kind of braces himself for, he looks down and he sees the Quagoths that are kind of getting ready to begin charging forward. He kind of braces himself, prepares to pull out his sword once again, but he's not going to be able to this round. That'll bring us to Hedrun.
No moonbeam triggers at the beginning of her turn.
Right. And is that a con save or a dex save? It's a con save, right?
That is a. I'm seeing it yet. Constitution.
Con save, okay.
With where the moonbeam is, with it being her turn, does it also affect the other guy too? Or how does that work?
It'll be on
It's
his
on
turn.
his turn.
Okay, I didn't know since they're both in that radius, they both get hit on each other's turn.
Nope, it's just on their turn after the initial
Yeah.
attack.
Well, they start their turning it.
All right. Hedrun is going to take a few steps out of the moonbeam. And is going to cast... Oh god, do I really want to use this?
No, you don't. But you probably should.
Knowing that comment, he's playing a game of chess because he knows if he's going to do what I feel like, I have no idea what he's going to do, but if he does it, you and I are going to have to react. And then he knows what's going to happen then.
Well, it might be something where we don't have the option to.
No, because I'm definitely reacting to a sleet storm.
Yeah, I
No
gotta
attack
move
roll
that
for that.
template one more time.
That's huge, dude.
Yeah, Silvery Barb just works on something that has like an attack roll. Like, it's not counterspell.
Yeah.
No.
I have a question. With it being a deck save, don't I have advantage on?
Oh yeah, was that a
Um,
magical
Oh,
effect?
evasion.
So it is a
No,
spell.
but I thought I had advantage on deck saves. I didn't know if that was racial or something.
I don't think you do. If I'm being honest, you get at level 7, you get evasion, which gives you better results from
Be able
damaging
to-
dexterity spells.
Yeah, that was a deck space check, right?
Correct.
Okay, no, my gnome cunning doesn't apply. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, yours is for, I think it's intelligence through charisma.
Yeah, oh well, intelligence, wisdom, and
Yeah,
charisma.
yeah.
Yes.
Alright, well, it didn't want to go through for me, so. Dexterity, saving throw. Well, that's
God.
okay. Uncanny dodge.
No.
Any kind of dodge is only for damage. Alright, so the ground in an area is covered in slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. So everybody who failed the saving throw falls prone. If the creature is concentrating in the spell's area, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC or lose concentration. So who all failed?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to roll something?
I did. I don't know what I rolled. That was
dex
a
Yeah, I
saving
don't
one
throw.
roll.
That's okay. Let me reveal it to everyone. So Big
Oh, I
Toon did not get
Oh, I
prompted.
failed.
It's because
course.
it was initially
No, I
not in
didn't.
your area, so I'll need you to make a dex save for me.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to help put Max down. He's still not super, so sorry, I wasn't fully paying attention.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
So
no.
Hadrian
Multi-stat.
casted and Chief is.
Deck save, you said?
Hedrun originally cast it. Yeah, it's a dex save. It wasn't cast in the right area. I had to move it over. Technically, there's a Duragar that also needs to make that save.
Ooh, well, I'm prone.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
That
For me
is-
specific.
Oh, everybody except for.
Pat succeeded.
Okay.
Hebron
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Hebron and you.
Quill and Zabane both succeeded.
No, I failed. I rolled a crit fail. Or no, I took
Yeah,
my
nice.
first one.
It says
Oh,
in the
okay.
little
If you have
thing.
advantage on
Succeeded.
deck
You
saves, then
succeeded
yeah.
with a 19.
Yeah, you succeeded. The blind roll, you succeeded.
Okay. Sweet.
Ah,
I'm
the
going
construct
to
has to
delete
roll
my
one,
other
too.
one.
Oof. And a Duragar.
You've been nice to the construct, okay? He didn't do anything to you.
Oof. Prone. Okay. Now I gotta go through and figure out who was who. Xaradok wasn't part of it. Hedrun wasn't part of it. Sheriff failed. Sheriff's part. Alright. Aethros succeeded. Miris failed. Ono failed.
Hmm?
You failed your
Oh
dexterity
no.
save. Oh, the name. Big Toon failed.
I sure did.
Oh, this is the best game. Aethros.
Yeah, what a roller coaster that was.
succeeded.
Uh,
and the
Yeah,
two
we did a
Quaggoths
shitload
that
of
were here
damage.
also
Now we're all on the
failed.
ground.
Hey, yo, we're getting that spanking. You want that level up? You gotta earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and the other two succeeded. Okay, cool. So, many of you, as a storm cloud kind of forms at the top of the room, you see it pours down a raging icy sleet that quickly overtakes the area, making it very sleek and many of you fall to your feet. You do see that part of the forge too begins to kind of cool off, leaving a residual, almost like a fog cloud, that begins to form outside of its the induction chamber for the molten metal. As that will be. Is there anything else I can do with her this turn? Perhaps not.
Boy, I really hope all these ads have like 1 HP.
She's going to take a few more steps back, and that'll be her turn. Oh yes, it begins. It'll be Xaradok's turn. Xaradok is going to take whatever damage he needs to from Moonbeam.
Exactly. Oh.
He will crit succeed.
Of course you will.
You don't need to rub it in, dude.
Takes a whole 3 damage. Rub it in. He's almost dead. What do you mean rub it in?
He's rubbing it into his wounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like
I
salt.
like you saying that, but then I'm like looking at initiative board, and there are 5 people between me and Quill, and then another 2 or 3 people between him and Ibra. You stack the deck, sir.
I'm just doing what I'm told.
Why don't you just hand Athros a deck of many things while we're at a bar? Don't do that.
Yes, do that. Absolutely do that.
You would hear
My question
Xaradok.
is, would
Yes.
go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say you hear Xaradok yell out to the people in the room. Do not let him leave here alive, as he will use Misty Step to about there, and he's going to disappear into that room, and that'll be his turn.
So he opens the door and closes it behind him?
Correct. Which will bring us to Tilly. Oh my god, Tilly didn't roll.
Rude.
Oh, this might be a problem. Let's see.
Roll crit.
Saving. Ooh, she also gets knocked prone. And as she falls, she has. Nope. Wait. As she
Fall
falls,
stealthily.
it does not necessarily reveal her location because she's not concentrating on the cloak because it's not a concentration thing.
Where the hell is she in initiative order?
We have no
She's
idea.
currently hidden, but it is her turn right now. So it should be pretty obvious. She's right after.
In
Xaradok.
between Xaradok and myself, yeah. Xardurok, excuse me.
I was like,
let's see. So she was knocked prone. Actually no. I will use her. She will use half of her movement to stand up. And what can she do? She's still hidden currently. She's gonna move out of the sleet storm itself. But if I remember correctly, she has to once again make a dex save before she can make it out of there. Starts its turn though, must make a dex save. On a failed save, it falls prone again. So she has to make another dex save. She does not fall prone.
Not my turn. Damn. Not a reaction spell.
Alright, she's going to move and keep hidden, but that'll be her turn, which will bring us to Ono.
I've got 1,000 voices in my head, and they're all saying a bunch of different things. This is the first time I think I've ever been unprepared during initiative. Yeah, I glare at Hedrun. I use half my movement to stand up. I don't know how to do that.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
So I got 15 feet of movement left, but it's difficult terrain, so I can only move 5 feet forward. I don't move, I guess. Well, no, I guess. Yeah, I'll move 5 feet over here.
Okay.
And I will target Hedrun. And I mean, yeah, for now, because I can't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna target Hedrun, and I'm coming for you, you frigid witch. And I cast Firebolt at Hedrun. Not myself.
Okay.
Oh, am I doing it one too many times? Yeah, sorry. But it's still now. Okay, hold on. Wait. This is the thing I did last time.
Yeah, you gotta click it and click attack.
Click it, standard roll, right? No?
If you click attack, it'll do it for you too.
Target, attack. There it is. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a silly goose right now.
No worries. Womp womp. I don't think that hits her.
As you fire off this bolt of fire, she kind of takes her hand and sort of like creates a foggy illusion of like in front of her form to essentially reduce your ability to see her for that moment. And as you fire off this bolt, you do see that it does indeed miss. AC was not high enough.
No worries. Yeah, that's I moved. Attack. I really don't know if I want to try this right now, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC of 15. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Boon of Sizzle's Children, and I'm gonna try to attempt to teleport a hostile creature. And I'm targeting Hedrun, I think. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. God damn it! 30, 35, 40. I need to burn. I'm gonna burn. I don't know how to reduce my hit dice, but I'm gonna burn 2 hit dice to increase it by 10 feet to target Hedrun.
Okay.
And I don't know if I think I don't have to do the roll. You have to do the roll.
I have to do the roll. So you
Yeah.
are. So she did fail.
Yes.
So you're bringing her.
I'm trading spaces with her. She has my
Okay.
space now and is closer to my family. Sorry, guys. But I'm technically out of the ice. And as I do it, and I bamf, as I miss, and I'm like, the smoke clears from her mist, I see the string of arcane energy, and I go, gotcha. And I flick the string, and I snap places with her, and I shout backwards, "It's all you!" And that's my turn.
That was good. That was real good. Okay, yeah, and as she like tries to resist it, you like feel that reverberation of the string, and with an audible pop, the two of you are change places. She herself is a bit disoriented, confused as to how she ended up here, whereas you ended up on the assembly platform.
I am not a gnome to be trifled with.
All right,
that's my turn.
That'll bring us to the first Quagoth, who's going to spend half of their movement to stand up.
Oh crap, that's right. They failed too.
Okay.
They're really upset with the Durgar, aren't they?
They really are. And they didn't know that I teleported here, so.
Okay,
That's
they are decently smart. Yeah, but he only has a 30-foot movement speed, so he has 15 feet. He's going to move. And that's probably going to be it. That's all he can do. Actually, he'll move up one instead of forward that last space. Oh wait, he can dash. if he wanted to, but it's still half movement, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, no. 30 feet, half movement. Yeah, no. Maybe. Wow, he can move a whole 5 feet before. He can move an additional 3 more if he dashes. 1, 2, 3. As he begins running into the difficult terrain, trying to be careful to not once again fall. That'll bring us to the first Duragar of the round. That'll be fun. Let's see, what do they have for weapons? Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Oh, you're saying, oh, right, they have disadvantage and they're not happy about their life.
Oh, I didn't say that.
They don't have any ranged weapons at all, right?
Right, yeah. Because they've enlarged themselves, they actually have piss poor aim.
Yeah, but they haven't enlarged themselves, though.
Okay, alright. Just gonna stand over here on the platform and think about what I can and can't do.
Oh, man. Screwed them over a little bit with the Sleet Storm, but Hedrun don't care.
Hedrun good. She don't care. She a bad bitch. She don't care.
Alright, he is going to cast on himself invisibility.
Oh.
And disappear. And go somewhere. You're not quite sure where.
So the tower's 15 feet to get down. And then as soon as he gets in there, it's half speed though, correct?
Once he gets inside the thing, he would have to make a dex save. And it's correct, it is half speed. But there was something else he had to do instead. Alright. That'll be its turn as it disappears from sight. That'll bring us to a different Duragar, who is on the other side of the room, is going to hold their action, waiting for something to come into their range. Which will bring us to another Quagoth, which did not fail, but will have to make a dex save for moving. And will fall prone.
Alright. Okay.
Unfortunately. And that's the beginning of their turn. They could spend, I guess, half of their movement to stand back up, right? That's not like Baldur's Gate, where you have to wait till the next round to actually do that. It starts their turn. Let me see what's... He does not say anything about it, so I'm going to use half of his movement to stand up, and he will move 1 space.
Okay.
Alright. Duragar, who fell prone, it's now their turn. Duragar is going to stand up. And they are going to move a whole 1 square and begin going down the platform. And that'll be their turn, because Duragar had like no movement speed. Oh wait, no, he'll dash. He'll dash to get an additional 2 spaces.
3, 4.
And that'll be it. And then now it is Quill's turn. Little Nomi boy.
Come on, Quill.
He's going to make an athletics check to break free from his binds. Which was a really low DC because you made them that way specifically.
So what?
He will break free from his binds and pull from his bag. Ooh, he has things on his person.
Fireball.
Where'd you get fireball, bro?
That's what he just pulled out of his bag, right? Right?
Oh man, freaking deep gnomes are awesome. Okay. he's going to utter an incantation, and against Hedrun, he is going to cast Blindness Deafness.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Quill,
Oh
you little
man,
magic
the rolls today.
Don't, come on.
As he casts that, he's going to cast it as Blindness. And Hedrun, you would see the those of you in front of her, Victune especially, would see the chilly blue icy color from behind her eyes disappears as she's currently blinded.
Quill, you beautiful bastard.
Yeah.
Does have to make a dex save,
MVP.
MVP right now, Quill.
With her losing her vision, does that break her concentration on the ice storm?
No, it's going to be a
not.
damage thing.
Ah, gotcha.
She just can't see a target to do any targeting spells.
Right.
So it'll be at a disadvantage. Plus, I don't think it gives us advantage because she can't necessarily defend herself, but I think that's a call against the DM's wishes.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I have to think about before my next PC attack. That'll be... Krill's gonna move 2 spaces, hugging the wall, and that'll be his turn. That'll bring us to another Durgar. Where in the world is this one? All the way on the other side. Okay. They are going to hold their turn. Actually, no, they're going to enlarge themselves.
Just as a quick note, sir. Yeah, blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. In addition, attack rolls against that creature have advantage, and that creature's attack rolls have a disadvantage.
Well, there we go.
Sorry, just wanted
No, you're good.
to toss that out there.
Durgar on the
Quill,
other
you
side
beautiful bastard.
is going to enlarge themselves. And they are going to step down off of their platform. Or it'll be a bit small tumble. With a athletics check. However, they are fine. And they will begin taking steps forward. That'll be their turn. Oh my god, how many more do I got? A lot. Okay, other Durgar. Where is this one?
Oh, excuse me.
No, really, where in the world is this one? Oh, wait, no. That is... I chose the wrong guy originally. It's okay. I'll just change their places. The other one's going to do the exact same thing. Enlarge themselves to twice their size and begin making their way towards the party. Jump down, athletics check. Okay, they succeed, and they are going to move forward. Alright, it is now Ebron's turn.
Go, Ebron.
Alright, well, this is a sticky situation, guys. As I say mentally to everybody. I will attack Hedrun.
Okay. As you ready your, I assume, your bow with a psychic arrow? Or are you doing something
Correct.
different? Okay.
Let's go, bud. Let's go. That's great numbers.
Don't want to assume, but I take it that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit. Were you, for the advantage, were you doing your steady aim again?
She's blinded, so I get advantage on attack
right.
rolls, I thought we just said.
Nope, you're right. My bad.
Do I get sneak attack with this then?
You would get sneak attack with that one.
It's so weird when he doesn't ask for it and just does it automatically, and he actually has it forthright.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Now, to double check, I got a dirty 20. Are we counting that as a crit or no?
No.
No.
No,
Nice
you gotta
try.
hit a crit.
Okay, just no, I haven't gotten a dirty 20 in forever, so I wanted to double check the rules on that.
Fair. That's a really good spread, dude. That is a very good spread.
All right, for 23. Damn. Okay.
And I'm going to fire another round with my versatile damage.
Does that break your concentration?
So
It does not break her concentration. She succeeded on her saving throw.
Ooh, hit her again hard.
It's close, though. 25 will hit.
Ah, fuck! I wanted the sharpshoot. Damn it. A little late. Just normal, right? We don't get sneak attack twice. We said, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Sneak attack is only once unless you are a level 17 scout rogue.
Yep.
For an additional 5.
That seems extremely low.
There's something missing.
Oh, it's versatile. That's why. Duh.
Oh, no. Nope, never mind. You're right. Because usually when you do your second one, you line yourself up. I'm so used to using sharpshooter for that one that I forget that. Yeah, that makes sense.
So how is she looking after that?
You asking about her?
As you fire off your 2 shots, your first one making a clear purchase in the center of her chest, lined up quite nicely. The second one making purchase on like the side of her leg somewhere, and they both kind of shatter as your psychic arrows usually do. They don't linger for very long. She's a hurting unit. Still looks like she has a little bit of fight in her, but not a crazy amount. You're at a point where you can tell that she's below half of where she was.
This tower behind us, is there anybody up there? Would we have been able to see that when we walked in? Because you said
You would have
3
been
of the
able to see it.
4 are occupied.
Right, you do not see anybody on that tower.
I would like to use my 30 feet of movement to get up there.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Because you're on difficult terrain. And it's icy.
Okay, that's not a nat 20, but...
As you attempt to move forward to begin climbing up on top of that tower, you slip and you are fallen prone. However, this is a time here where if you wanted to use your psi-bolstered knack, I believe you could. Because it's an ability check.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll roll an extra
If
D8
you wanted
now?
to. Yes. You'd love to see it.
Let's
So,
go.
23. Yeah, so as your body begins to fall, but your mind is able to you expand your mind for about a moment, and it helps you sort of like regain your balance by preemptively like letting you know how to adjust your feet, and you are able to keep your balance. So with half movement, because of difficult terrain, you can move 15 feet versus 30. So however far you can move to get there.
That'd be like right in front of the doorway, essentially. Okay. Just 5, 10, 15.
So these stairs at the top here would be elevated. You would need to go. It'd be over here. Yeah.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. Anything else in your turn there, sir?
No. We're gonna say that's it for now.
Alright. Quagoth is going to begin running around the forge. And then they're going to dash.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Bro, you don't want to do that. Stop. Just stop.
Another one is going to run into the sleet storm, make a dex save.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been it.
Falls, sliding into the other one, pushes it into the forest.
Falls, prone. And that's going to be all that he can do, because he does not have half of his movement left that he could sacrifice for that to stand back up. So that's his turn. Another Duragar is going to enlarge themselves. And follow suit for the other people and make their way towards the party.
So, out of curiosity here, hypothetically, like, let's say, like, one of these Quackops or Durgars or whatever slips and falls, gets up, slips and falls. Can you keep getting up?
If they
Like,
have...
and just keep hypothetically having your movement?
Well, technically, so you have to use, like, the entirety of the Sleet Storm Circle is difficult terrain, so you already have half movement. At the beginning of their turn, or the first time they enter, they make a dexterity saving throw, and then they fall prone. Okay. If they still have half their movement left, they technically could stand up, but if they've already spent more than half, then they can't. So that Quagoth spent over half their movement already, so they couldn't.
Okay.
Durgar making their way towards the party. Where's the other one? Oh, it was the guy I already had highlighted. He is going to turn invisible and do a thing. Which he will succeed. They are rolling really good on their freaking athletics checks. That's awesome.
Is this something I could be using my silvery barbs on by chance? I'm rolling a d20.
What's the range on silvery barbs?
60 feet.
Does it require sight of the creatures that you're trying to target?
I am not seeing it. The verbal, you magically distract the creature and turn its momentary uncertain encouragement for other creature. The targeting creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
But in order to target,
it would make sense if I had to see it.
Creatures, I think you have. I feel like you'd have to see them.
It does state that for the advantage, I have to be able to see the creature. Or... Yeah.
Well, you have to shoot the creature you choose to give advantage. You have to see.
Casting time. One reaction which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So if you could see them, yes. But the ones that are doing things behind the screen here, they turned invisible before they did their stuff, so you would not be able to see them. However, the ones that like enlarged across the room and then are making their way across, if you could see them and they were within your range, yeah, you'd be able to use silver barbs on their athletics checks.
Damn, that's right. It is a. Okay, fuck. All right. I'm sleeping. My bad.
Speaking of Athros, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use my Fey Touch to use Misty Step for free.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Go 60 feet. Go to right here.
I thought Misty Step was 30 feet. Am I crazy in thinking that?
Nope, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Or 30 feet. Okay, so that actually changes everything.
Slightly changes it.
Well then,
I mean, you can still do half of your movement.
Yeah, but it's more...
Oh wait, you also have to make a dex save.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning of my turn, okay.
Crap.
That's if he moves, though, right?
Technically, it's supposed to be at the beginning of the turn, but I've been rolling it as movement, more so than anything.
So if I'm not going to move, then do I not have to roll this right now?
I'm not going to make you roll it, because you're standing in place trying to not move on the ice.
Okay, so
To me, it just makes more sense that way.
Damn.
Yeah, that whole only 30 feet actually ruins everything.
That makes it a little sticky.
Wahaha.
You know, I feel like we're gonna need this eventually. I'm just going to use my Twilight Blessing.
Nice.
Get
it out of the way.
Checks out.
Yeah, that's always good. And then oh, I didn't have it prepared. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna still use Misty Step, and I'm gonna go behind Hedrun.
Okay.
Nice.
As my bonus action, and that will be it. End of my turn, I get 10 HP.
Is your moonbeam still
about-
active?
Yeah, I was just about to ask
I still have all my movement.
Can you move your moonbeam?
that. No, your moonbeam.
Moonbeam, that's an action.
Okay, sorry, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, is your channel divinity a bonus action?
No.
No, that's an action.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff that uses my action.
That damn action economy.
All right, that's end of my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just throwing an aura on Aethros so we can get rid of this template that's out there.
Can you start?
Oop, shit.
So I can do my turn.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm not talking to you guys. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
What the hell, Nick?
What's the white circle?
I'm trying to make an aura around you. I just can't remember how big it has to be, so I'm experimenting.
3 feet.
Well, I know, but the units are different in the
Oh.
screen.
Okay, is it my turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna get up.
I'll get up.
Smack the ice switch.
I'm hoping. Okay, yeah, so quick question. What
Quick answer.
happens if I fail with the athletics check with my shield?
Like when you're trying to pull yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail the athletics check, your charge, while the charge expends, you don't pull yourself because it doesn't get stuck to the wall.
Okay, so the shield, I still have the shield. Like it's
Yeah,
not
the
like
shield
I'm
would
off.
return to you versus
Okay.
it just wouldn't get stuck in the wall.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to use it to get into the wall right there.
Okay, that is fair.
Athletics. Okay.
All right, you succeed on your athletics check, and you're able to pull your. You throw your shield, and it gets caught in the wall. I want you to make a. I want you to make a perception check, as you're as you land in this location.
Oh, good.
Very
Of
nice.
course, I wasted on that.
Let's go.
As you your shield gets caught in the wall, you see a couple bits of stone kind of break and fall. You notice at about Ono's height, that a couple bits of stone kind of fall off of some form of ripple between you and the wall, and as you take a closer look, you see that is where Tilly is currently, as well. Who is on the ground, prone.
That's funny. Just this giant Leonin coming flying at
Yeah, eyes are quite wide. Are you gonna do that thing you do?
Yeah.
Give her the Tom Hanks special.
She'll get advantage with me next to her.
Well, she's still blinded, right?
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
She's still
We get
blind.
advantage
I just
regardless,
didn't
right?
hear.
Yeah,
But-
so Nick gets double secret advantage.
Well, technically, where Aethros is, it wouldn't count as flanking. Aethros would have to be like one square back or behind. Like it'd be on this side. If
I would have went
Big
in, yeah.
If you would have been one square back, it would have counted as advantage because you can draw a line through Bigtune, from Bigtune through Hedrun to Aethros, but you can't do that right now because they're right next to each other.
I heard his sneeze. Bless you.
But she's blind.
She's blinded, so he
gets
still
it
has
anyway,
advantage. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I still get advantage.
Sure.
All right. Cool.
Whack her. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna
All
hit.
right. I may have went backwards. Should I have said I was going to use my boon prior to attacking, or is that something I can do after?
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said, should I have said that I was planning on using my boon on hit prior, or is that something I can proc after?
This one is one you can proc after you hit because it acts like a divine smite, but it's thunder damage versus radiant.
Okay, so then I'll just do normal damage, and then I'll just add it. I'll just put it in the situational.
Yeah. How many dice are you spending on this one?
I'm going to use all of them again.
Oh my God, Nikki.
Okay.
Dump the whole bank.
So it'll be 4 because you never regained all 5 of yours.
Let's make
Correct.
a straight up deposit on this lady.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
So you what did you roll for that? I feel like you rolled 2 1s and
Cool.
then
Yeah.
yeah, and because you're wielding it with one hand versus 2, Great Weapon Master doesn't activate.
Correct.
Okay, so you
bad,
bring
Fred.
your in your fury of rage, you throw your shield across the room. It catches the wall, and you with a quick flick of your wrist, you're pulled super quickly all the way up to Hedrun. You spin yourself around, taking a quick glimpse at Tilly, who's laying prone on the ground, her eyes wide as she sees your shield hit the wall in front of her. Bringing your sword around, you channel the pride of your strong shield clan, and you hear kind of like the lionesque roar that you are familiar with from rituals that you've done in the past within your clan itself. You mix it all together with your sword swing, and it glows this beautiful greenish blue instead of its normal yellowish orange, and you cut deep. Oh, my bad. I realized I was clicking on your token. You cut deep into Hedrun herself, but it is not enough to bring her down. As she can't look at you.
Looking worse for wear.
But it drops the sleet spell.
Let's
as,
go.
She fails her con save. Everybody who's on the ground would feel the ice begin to melt and become just a watery surface.
How's she looking?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
All right,
Her
well.
form being made out of ice, it is cracking everywhere and kind of just seeping a magical energy. It won't take much more for her to fall.
Well, Flare Glimmer go burr.
Flare Glimmer, go burr, baby.
Okay.
You still have advantage.
You have
She's
it.
blinded.
You still have
Oh yeah.
advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please,
hold on.
please. Crit right here. Come on, Nikki. Crit right here. Let's go!
Okay. Go ahead and Roll your crit damage, sir.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure if it'll matter, but we're gonna find out. All right, Big Tune, how do you want to do this?
Go!
Oh, chop her to pieces, baby.
Captain.
I'm mad at her because you said this is the form that I saw, right?
Correct. This is what you saw when everything negative happened.
Yeah.
Was the Simulacrum
There's
leading the charge
like
with the rock.
like if I'm allowed, like I'm talking, we're going back and forth like Mortal Kombat. Like it's gonna be just like
No mercy.
like five appendages and a torso.
There's a meme for this. I can already tell.
There's no mercy for the wicked.
So you just like hack and slash. You push yourself beyond your limits, slicing and dicing with your blade, as you see bits of her form begin to fall to the ground and shatter into their icy wisps. One by one, they fall. Arms, then torso, then legs. You just chop her all to pieces, and she shatters into small pieces of ice as she hits the ground. Hedrun Simulacrum is defeated.
Okay.
Yes.
As a quick free action prior to finishing my turn here, I'd like to roar, like triumphantly.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and make a performance check with advantage.
Hey! Let's go!
Okay, cool. So, that being said, let's hey, calm down. My phone decided that I was trying to talk to it. Holy cow.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
you let out this roar that reverberates throughout the entirety of this forged chamber.
Okay.
All
right.
Echoing across every wall. No insulation, nothing. And for a brief moment, the room goes silent. That was good. That was real good.
Hell yes,
that
dude.
Being that, still have my movement.
Step over
you still
her
have your
dead
movement.
corpse.
And it is no longer halved either, so you have the full 30 feet.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to position myself. Hang on. 35 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna place myself right here. Oh, just kidding. I'm gonna place myself right here.
Okay.
With him ending there,
Big proud of you, kitty.
Ben gets
Big
to
proud.
gets to do the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if Nick was going to do anything else or not. So.
Nope.
Is that
all
your
I
turn,
got.
Nick? Okay.
Yes, it is.
So 11 temporary hit points. See you.
Let's go.
Good.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Okay. That'll bring us to the Clockwork Defender, who still has to get itself up from being prone. And given that the party is currently in combat, it is going to scan for nearby enemies. 1, 2. Ooh. It won't be able to get all the way there. And it'll dash. It'll dash.
What is normal movement speed?
Oh wait, he has 30, so it'd be 15. It doesn't have to dash.
Yeah.
Should be able to, yeah. So I thought it had 25 for some reason. I was like, that makes sense. That makes almost too much sense. It's going to make an attack against this first Quagoth. Brings up one of its mighty stone and steel shields that's attached to its arms. So it's going to slam it down. Ooh, unfortunately, it is going to miss. But it is going to save its other slam for a different thing. And that's going to be its turn. As it misses the Quagoth, it kind of jumps out of the way. Still kind of recovering from the prone condition. It's a bit sluggish. That's all it's going to do.
Would
More
my
Durgar.
Twilight Blessing
Sorry.
still affect this construct?
That is a great question, because I don't think Twilight's Blessing specifies that it has to be alive. It just has to be an allied creature.
Yep.
Then technically it could.
Alright. Then I'm going to give it temporary hit points.
Okay, awesome. Alright. Oh my god, we're finally getting to the bottom here of round 1.
Yo, for real. 25-minute round.
Alright. Durgar is going to enlarge itself.
No, sorry. Over 40-minute round, because I think we rolled initiative almost 50 minutes ago.
Probably.
Yeah, it was literally an hour ago. Miras was the last. Miras and me rolled initiative.
7:05 we started.
Because it's an amazing combat.
It will succeed. Okay, so hold up here. Nope, he's too far away. Alright, it's gonna make itself, it's gonna move forward. And begin migrating towards the party. That'll be its turn. Alright, fucking finally. Durgar I was hoping I'd get. It's all the way at the bottom of the initiative order.
You were hoping to get?
Yeah.
What the hell?
The closest one to everybody. I was like, oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
this
that's
guy'd be
fair.
really useful. Yeah, no. Nope, bottom of the initiative count. They're going to use invisibility and turn themselves invisible. And begin making their way towards the party.
Now, I'm assuming that trough of lava you can't walk over.
Correct. Well, you could take a step in it if you would like to, but there might be some damage tied to step.
I prefer not to. Yeah. Hop over it.
I mean, it's merely a suggestion.
Alright, that'll bring us to Zabane, all the way at the bottom of the initiative count too.
I'll throw a blanket down, walk over that. I'll be
There you go. Like a giant warm puddle.
Look, for,
Yeah.
technically, if it's lava, he has like a second before it incinerates.
Yeah, it'd be at the end of the round, technically.
All right, Ben, keep that thought process.
Oh, 2 blankets. Got it.
Ooh, very nice. Zabane's going to break free of its binds and going to... Oh, he also has good spells. I forgot about that. Just in general, deep gnomes have great spells. I should build a deep gnome sometime.
Deep gnomes are really actually underrated.
No hard.
Not that I'm biased at all with gnomes at all.
Yeah, right. Zabane's going to cast Blur on himself. To give his opponents disadvantage against attack rolls unless they are immune to being seen. Well, if they can see through illusions, it's different. But everyone has disadvantage against Zabane right now. I gotta find a way to mark him. I don't have a nice blur icon. We'll just do the empowered one. That's fine. Oh wait, that's cool. Wrong person. And he's going to move upward and actively begin. He's going to get ready to engage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. he's going to get ready to engage the Quagoth. Zabane feeling a bit better knowing that Xaradok fled and Hedrun is shattered. That'll be Zabane's turn. That'll bring us to Quagoth, closest to Big
I'm going to give it 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. He has 10 temporary hit points. Quagoth next to Big Tune is going to stand up and is going to, at him, make at least one attack. I think he gets multiple. But we'll find out.
Just be prepared. If he misses, I can swing at him.
Put the bang on him, bro.
He does not. Okay. Quagoth is going to make a singular attack against Big Tune with one of his claws. Ooh, but unfortunately it's going to miss. As Big Tune, you kind of pull your shield up to kind of like block its attack and kind of parry its arm away. It will miss.
Yep, well, then I will use my reaction to use my riposte and swing at him.
Go for it.
Post him up, bro.
It's this one right here above me, right?
Correct.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Cut him in half, bro. Just cut him right in half.
That would be pretty funny.
Fuck, that would have been hot if you rolled another crit right there.
All right.
Alright.
That is unfortunately going to miss.
That would have been insane.
As you parry the claw back, you ready your sword, and you dig Flare Glimmer in. It's able to kind of bounce out of the way, being pretty agile on its four legs. That'll be its turn, which will bring us to the last Quagoth in the order. Damn. Who is going to begin running forward and dash to get right up to Big Tune. And that'll be its turn. Round 1 done.
Woo!
Goddamn.
Holy crap.
As the round ends psionically, I would say Mirrors, Sheriff, 2 are invisible, and 1. And then I would also remind Mirrors to move his Hexblade's Curse to maybe the guy up here as well.
If Ian's still awake.
I am.
No, I'm just
That was a
teasing.
big
dude.
battle, I apologize.
No, that was awesome.
So many freaking people. Alright,
I
Amiris.
love a stacked round, dude. The stacked
We
combat
are-
is awesome.
Okay, I think I'm going to move up towards the Quagoth that's like closest to me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
And then I think I'm just going to use Green Flame Blade on it.
The classic Mirrors. I love it.
Bread and butter, baby.
Yep.
It's the new Eldritch Blast.
It's better, honestly, because it's
Yeah,
not
100%.
Eldritch Blast.
Would you still allow him to move his Hexblade's Curse to that one?
Well,
Okay.
if we didn't target the top one already, then yes. If we did target... Well, actually, no, because Xaradok's not dead, so he can't move his Hexblade's Curse.
Mm.
I didn't know if it was a range thing as well. That's fine.
Nope, it's based off of the
More.
creature and the duration. So, you do not have hex. You do not have hex,
Okay.
but you can still make your attack with Green Flame Blade, and you can use the damage thing built into it because I fixed it. Now that you're level 5.
Oh, nice.
Is he flanking right now?
He is not considered flanking because he is adjacent to the creature. Oh wait, no, he is because of
There's
Zabane.
dog.
Yo!
Zabane's down there, so you would have advantage on your attack roll.
Let's go. Come on. Crit, Mirrors. Just crit.
Just do it.
Just crit. Like, it's no big deal. Kitty just did it. Ooh, that's a good roll, though.
Listen, just click on their heads.
Yeah.
Make another attack roll because you have advantage. To see
let's crit farm.
if you crit.
Okay.
Let's crit farm.
Yeah.
Come on, Ian. Crit right now.
Oh.
Ooh. Whoa, that was
Close.
friggin' close.
So a 23 will indeed hit. Go ahead and roll for damage, sir. Make sure you're targeting the Quagoth too. You might not be. It's okay. I'll put the damage on him.
Okay.
Oh, you already did. Never mind. It already took care of it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Love to see it. Okay, so you whip out your dagger and you utter your incantation. A green flicker of flame glows across your blade as you make a nice deep cut against the Quagoth itself, dealing a nice amount of damage, searing its fur with the radiant green fire.
Hell yes.
Anything else you would like to do on this turn there, Miris?
Nope. I think that's it.
Look at him and laugh.
Yeah, for real. Point a sinister infernal finger at him.
Alright, that'll bring us to the sheriff.
Earn that cup of coffee, Sheriff.
15. Alright, he's going to make an attack against the Quagoth. As he's running up, he pulls out his longsword to make himself an attack. Oh my god. This stupid attack roll thing is killing me. That's going to hit. Roll for damage.
I forgot about my Twilight Blessing from yours.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and retroactive that.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Hey, it's something.
Yo, it's no complaint.
Better than
Oh, it
nothing.
has 7 temporary HP. Okay. I should clarify. The sheriff would have gotten up from being prone before moving forward.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He
You
made
didn't
his
crawl on the
attack.
ground.
Where?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. He is the sheriff, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a standard attack. A standard action. Okay. He has a couple other things I haven't used yet. Okay, gotcha. Alright, that's going to be the end of the sheriff's turn. Hedrun is dead. Just invisible.
Bro, sounds salty. Just sounds so salty about that.
That'll be Xaradok's turn.
So you could.
Xaradok has a thing that he's going to do, but he can't be seen by people right now, so he's fine.
I can't see or something. Do you?
Alright, that'll be the end of Xaradok's turn. That'll bring us to Tilly, who's going to stand up from being prone.
Next question, where's the lighter?
Oh, what is she going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, only 3.
Oh, you looked at it.
Okay, what have we got?
Oh, so out of curiosity, did I happen to see the door open and close that Xaradok went through?
Did you see the door? That is a great question. I believe it is literally, I think, a total of 5 feet out of sight. It is like just outside of your range based off of what I can see here.
Closed door, yeah, but where the door would swing, it would swing open.
You would see that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's down. It's down here.
Okay. So I did see it move.
You did see the door move, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What was Tilly gonna do again? Oh yeah. she would cast Ray of Frost, I think.
Where did my mom put the one that I gave her?
I don't know. Where did your mom put the one that you gave her?
You fucking with
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're fine.
You rolled a crit on her stealth check.
What was that?
Make fun of me.
So, she would fire a Ray of Frost, which I don't think that directly breaks the Cloak of Elven Kind. It does not. It does not specify that attack rolls break that like invisibility does. So she would... what Aethros would see, being the closest person to her, is just out of thin air currently, a blast of icy energy just kind of shoot out from like nearby a wall inside this chamber before it misses wide as it tries to hit a Quagoth that's near Bictune, but alas, she's unable to make purchase.
Hell yeah.
My perception from the beginning, once I've known where she was, or is it you help at that roll? Don't know when I got the 23s.
You knew where she was at that moment.
Okay.
But she's moved a bit since then.
Okay.
So the locator would still be another perception. Like Bictune saw her because he rolled a crit last time. But you're very close. If you wanted to make a perception check, I'd allow you to right now. If you really want to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if I need to be able to see or use my Twilight Blessing.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't look like I need to see if they just need to be within the blessing.
Okay. And you would definitely know she's within your blessing range. Alright, 19. That's high enough.
I
know
think
what it is.
that's good enough.
Okay. As
Yeah,
that'll be all she does on her turn.
then I'll give her Twilight Blessing.
Alright, for 8 temporary hit points. That'll bring us to Ono.
Oh no, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even with all my movement, how high am I up on this platform again?
It is, this one is about 20 feet up in the air.
20. Holy crap.
There is a, it's not posted in, like, on the image itself, but there is a lever within this platform on the top right corner that can raise and lower it. It's raised as high as it can go. It can be lowered down to the base level.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm not gonna do that.
Checks out.
Ona makes like a split decision. I don't have enough movement to make it to that Blarkin jerk. I walk over to the corner, if that is plausible.
Yep.
And I'm as high as I can be, like 20 feet. So I would assume I have some form of 3/4 cover for anyone who's not that tall.
Yeah, anybody who's like, I would say within the 20-foot range of you, trying to make that attack, trying to make an attack against you, you'd have 3/4 cover against them.
Okay.
People
Sick.
of farther range would be a little different.
Cool beans. Yeah, I gotta make the decision. I gotta keep Kitty alive. I jam my hand in my pocket, pull out a fresh chili pepper, flick it up, and I go, tonight's gonna be really shocking. Crunch down on it, and I cone a dragon's breath. What am I concentrating on right now? No, I'm not concentrating on anything, am I?
I don't think you were.
No, I'm not.
It's fine, we can just remove it.
Okay, well, yeah, I cone it toward these two dudes. I don't think I can target them both. But this Quagoth and that Quagoth.
Okay. And it's a dex save?
Dex saving throw, and I'm changing the type to lightning damage. As a gout of lightning just leaves my jaw.
Sorry, I'm just verifying something for prone quick.
You're good.
Fun fact, prone does not give you disadvantage on dex saves. Good to know.
Good to know.
A lot with attack rolls, but not for saving throws. Alright, it does not matter. One of them will succeed and one of them will fail.
Cool. Let me do 3d6 real quick. Since there's not a button, I have a macro ready.
3d. Okay, so 10 lightning damage, you said?
10 lightning damage for the full, with 5 damage going to the half.
Okay.
And I duck as best as I can, like, to kind of hide. And I can't ready in action. I'm just gonna cyclically think to myself, I'm kind of stuck up here for the minute. I don't know if I want to come down just yet, unless I absolutely have to. We gotta go after that jerk. And I'm very proud of all of you. And that's it.
Okay. And that'll bring us to the first Quagoth of the round. Which one is that one? The one that's locked in combat with pretty much half the party.
I'm gonna give 10 HP to Ono.
Okay.
Yeet. Womp womp. I'll take it though. Happy. Plus 6. Oof.
Alright. Quagoth next to everyone. Jesus. Okay, he's going to make attacks against the last person who hit him, which would be the sheriff. And as he goes in for his attack, the sheriff is able to kind of like parry its claw with his sword. I believe he has a thing for that. Oh wait, no. His is parry, not reposit. So his is different than Big Toon's.
Dang.
But that'll be Quagoth's. Okay. That'll be his turn. Unfortunately, he would try to move away, but he's going to trigger a plethora of attacks of opportunity. So he's just gonna deal with where he is.
Hmm.
Sorry, I realized I didn't have my thing on. It is a Duragar's turn, but that Duragar is invisible, so they're going to do a thing. Oh, that's where that guy was. That guy held his action and he didn't really do anything with it. He is going to do that thing that everybody else has been doing and enlarge himself and make his way towards the party.
Stop doing that.
No. I feel like the enlarge spell should make noises like the mushrooms in Mario.
Oh my, yeah. Agreed.
Athletics check. Succeeds. Unfortunately, because he did that, he can't dash, but that's okay. It's a rather menacing group of Duragar coming your way. It's fine.
It's all right.
All right. First of the enlarged boys is going to make his way towards the party. He's going to dash. Okay, that's his turn. Quagoth is going to also make his way towards the party. And dash to get up to Ebrin. That'll be his turn. Ebrin, you would see this four-legged creature begin making its way right up to you.
Stay.
That's right. Use your authoritative voice, Ebrin.
Inside the psionic link.
Keep you intimidating. Keep intimidating. You're doing great.
Durgar is going to pull from its pack. The Durgar that's up by Ebrin itself. So, I don't know if Ono or Aethros can see it. I'll ping it in case it matters for Silvery Barbs.
Oh yeah, I can see up there.
Which one is it again? I'm sorry.
I can just barely see his arm.
I cannot see it.
Okay, so for you it's behind the fort, so you would not be able to trigger Silvery Barbs if needed. But it is going to pull a javelin from its back and huck it at Ebrin. Oh. I gotta make an attack roll with it. That attack is going to miss. It's going to throw one more. Both of them miss. Okay, so Ebrin, you're you see this creature run up to you, and you see two javelins kind of whiz past you, clashing into the stairs and bouncing away. As you see, there is a Durgar down below who is throwing them at you. But
Ebrin is screaming in the mental link.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look around the Quagoth and be like, dude, what the hell?
And that'll be its turn. Quill's turn. Quill is going to let's see. Quill's the one who can speak. So Quill's going to make a perception check. Okay. He does not see anything. Okay. And he's going to run up and also engage the Quagoth that everybody else is attacking. And using his war pick that he has, he's going to make a couple attacks. By that I mean one. One singular attack. That is going to hit barely.
Let's go, Quill.
For a whopping 5 damage. It's okay. He's doing his best.
He's doing great. Quill is doing a damn good job.
That'll be Quill's turn, which will bring us to another enlarged Durgar, who's going to begin running across the field here, and he's going to dash. That's as far as he's going to be able to go right now because of the freaking Quagoth that's on the ground in front of him. But that's okay.
A real bottleneck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm fine with it.
Alright, another enlarged Durgar is going to begin making their way forward. He's also going to dash, so he can move through his buddies. But that's as far as he's going to get. Ebrin, you just start seeing this horde of freaking dwarves making their way your direction. Which brings us to your turn.
Yeah, that's...
that's a thing.
That's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna disengage and use my movement. And I'm gonna move 30 feet that way.
Okay. So you kind of like hunker yourself down to avoid being hit and make your way back to the party.
And who do I want to attack?
I want you to make a perception check for me.
Sure.
Okay. So what you see is you look behind you, specifically right over here, and you see that there is a slit for what looks like someone to fire arrows or bolts from a crossbow. And you see moving around inside this chamber appears to be another Duragar, though they're not directly attacking. They're not targeting you. They seem to be preparing something. But inside that other chamber, inside past this slit right here, is a Duragar somewhere on the other side.
I would mentally link that to everybody in the party and make note that behind me there's also another Duragar with some form of an arrow getting ready to attack. I would actually target this guy that or is this guy, do I physically see this one?
You can see him through the slit in the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Inventory.
That is not going to hit, sir. You fire your arrow towards the slit in the wall, and unfortunately you don't steady yourself enough, and it ends up hitting the wall instead of passing through it.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my turn there.
All right.
And if Ben could do the thing, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, Ben, can you just roll a 10 real quick?
Oh, yeah.
All right, from 9 temp HP.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I will take it.
All right, that'll bring us to which Quagoth was it? All right, that guy. He is going to. Ooh. All right. Standard wisdom check. Oh yeah. Okay. He is going to try and climb up the side of the raised platform.
Nah, bro, don't do that.
Oh yeah, he's going to succeed on that one.
Nah, bro, stop doing that.
And he's going to. He would not make an attack. Instead, he is going to dash to get right behind you. But that'll be all he can do. He can't make any attacks against you. As you see this hulking creature, like you hear it climbing up the side, and you turn and you see its form appear from over the ledge. It climbs up using its two very strong front legs and very quickly makes its way behind you. That'll be its turn. Second one, it's going to use... So, it's the prone boy. Prone boy is going to spend half his movement to get up from being prone, and is going to move up and begin attacking Big Tune. Right there.
Is this a new round since I used my reaction?
This is a new round, but
Okay.
I believe your reaction resets when your turn comes around.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh man, even with advantage, he goes in with his claw, but you're able to once again, even though you're surrounded, you're very easily able to like gauge the situation, and you're able to block his claw with your shield, as he does not hit you with his attack.
Sweet.
That'll bring us to another enlarged Duragar, who is going to make its way towards the party and dash. Right there. Alright. Invisible Duragar is going to do a thing. Okay, that'll be its turn. Aethros, it's your turn.
I cast see invisibility.
Nice. Let's go.
Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, but your Twilight Blessing is not concentration.
Nope.
It just
Invisibility is also not concentration.
Well, look at you go.
The only thing that I'm concentrating on is the moonbeam.
That's right. It's not really doing much right now.
And it's a little bit of a bottleneck or helping.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not doing damage. It's a deterrent.
Okay. You would be able to see that one. Okay. And you're the only one who can actually see those invisible creatures, right? Okay.
But
what
for an
I'll do-
hour, I can see invisible creatures, and out are visible. I can also see on the ethereal plane.
Ah, dang it. It does, in fact, make them invisible, even if I use the invisibility icon. Okay, good to know. Nope, never mind. Okay, so you can see the other one is not in your line of sight currently.
Oh, I see that
But
one
the
guy
one-
who's technically invisibility.
Yes,
Invisible?
he's technically invisible, but you can see
Okay.
him.
Oops.
The other one that is invisible, making their way there, is not within your line of sight, according to what I see with your token vision. Which is
And
good.
then, do I see Xaradok?
You do
over
not see
here.
Xaradok.
Okay, so I saw that door open and close. But he's not out here.
Correct.
Well, I do have all my movement. So, wait, no, I don't want, nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I see anything else with this new?
So there's nobody like outside the area here, invisible
Okay.
or not. It appears that Xaradok did not come out of that chamber. Whatever he's doing, he is not out here currently.
Okay, but I also don't see any other invisible people.
Correct. The invisible
Sure.
ones were, they're not within your line of sight. The ones who had entered your line of sight were the ones who had enlarged more than anything else.
I don't remember, what are the rules if I am trying to concentrate on more than one spell?
So you can, if you're trying to concentrate on multiple spells, it will, if you're trying to cast a new concentration spell, it ends your former one.
Okay.
And starts a new one right away. You can cast multiple spells, you just can't cast more than one concentration spell at a time.
Okay. Remember, I thought there was a different house rule, but okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, so if you have another... Well, and now that you've cast a spell, you technically can only use cantrips per 5th edition rules.
Yeah.
Unless you're like... I'm not getting into crazy multi-classing stuff at a time where it's not important.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
So, yeah. I'll just end my turn then.
Okay, so you kind of run up and help Big Tune engage with the Quagoths.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the mighty, the big tune.
Get him, kitty.
Well, first and foremost, I would like to. I'm gonna. Just for my own sake, because it doesn't matter to me. It's just it's not like a damage roll or anything. So okay. So I'll be attacking this guy.
I'll be attacking this guy.
Well, if you... Oh, no, that won't work. Not opposite side of those guys.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
advantage. Or, I don't know. It's like, oh.
You love to see it.
You didn't even need it.
Bro, I'm so freaking hyped right now. Let's keep rolling those nat 20s right now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Max damage on one dice. God damn.
Almost another.
All
For
right.
real.
Yeah.
Let's go, Nikki. What's up?
How is that guy looking?
He's cut, he's hurt, but he's still standing pretty okay.
Okay.
The wounds aren't deep enough to really show a lot of
Sure.
signs of wear, but it is he's definitely taken some damage.
Well, let's give her a go.
15 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Very nice.
Let's go, dude.
All right, and then
Was his last attack? Did you roll for crit damage?
I did.
Okay.
So 2 plus 4 times R.
Okay, so then what I would like to do.
That thing you do.
One of the things I have done once or twice. I would like to use Big Roar.
Oh.
Target. I don't believe it's 10 feet, which means I can't get this Durgar, right? It's 15
Correct.
from me. It's not 10 extending out from me. It's from me, right?
Correct. So it's starting from your location.
Right. Okay.
So it'd be all the Quagoths in here.
Yep.
And it's creatures of your choice, so Athros could be immune.
Yeah. No, he's good. As funny as that would be. So they need to roll a Wisdom saving throw, and the save is 11, 14.
Okay, the one you're attacking will succeed. The one on top of you will fail. And the one to the left of you... What was your DC? 14?
4. Yep.
The one to the left of you will also succeed with a 15.
So rebarbs it.
Right, because it's 8.
Okay.
Plus my
I'll make
proficiency
him do it
11.
again.
Modifier is 3, so yeah, it's 14.
It will still succeed because it crit that time.
God damn it. That's fine.
It got one.
Who is that?
So it becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yep. And with that, I think I am going to. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay.
Where's fuck? I don't know where the hell Tilly is. I'm gonna give myself my advantage.
Okay. Good to know. The defender is going to make an attack against the Quagoth next to him. This music is way too serene for this combat. Oh wait, he gets advantage because of flanking. There we go. Love to see it. That was a crit on the defender.
Let's go.
As
Damn
he slams
robot.
his shield down this time, the Quagoth's unable to dodge out of the way, and it takes some serious damage to at least one of its legs. It is still standing, but it is on its last legs. Alright. That'll be all he's going to do. Bring us to a Durgar. Conveniently up on the post. Okay. He is going to run inside and dash. And that'll be his turn. So he doesn't do what everybody else did. He ran deeper into this area. For what reasons are yet to be known.
You said over here?
He ran deeper into the forge off the guard tower, so he ran down the stairs.
Okay.
Farther. All right, big boy, another Duragar, is going to begin making his way toward the party as usual. And dash. All right. Invisible Durgar. All right. Where is Athros? Because I gotta make sure. All right. This one will enter your line of sight.
All right.
So you see another Durgar coming around the side of the forge. That you can see that everybody else currently technically can't. That'll bring us to Zabane, who is going to join in the fray and try to stab this Quagoth to death. With a war pick. 19's gonna hit for another 5 damage. And yet the Quagoth is still standing, but like I said, he's on his last legs.
Which one? Well, that was
The one that's being surrounded by like the sheriff, Amiris, and the soldier.
Oh, okay.
Alright, frightened Quagoth. Let's see. Frightened. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of his fear is within line of sight. Creature can't willingly move closer to its source. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, he is going to try and run away from Big Toon, which will trigger an attack of opportunity from you, if you so wish.
Sure wish.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage, sir, as you bring your blade around.
Hey, something. Poked him on the way out.
You did.
I'd like to think that I hit him right in the booty.
I mean, probably. Let's add a little yelp as it keeps moving. It's going to move up to the other side of Athros. It has disadvantage, but also advantage, so it counters itself out. It's going to make one attack against you, Athros.
Alright.
I feel like it has to roll a crit to hit you, which is really sad.
Probably. Or close to a crit.
Yeah, no. It does not make purchase at all. Like, honestly, you barely even have to react. As it digs its claw in, your like armor just absorbs all the damage. So
I just die it. It's like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Seriously, that's the best you got?
Really, guy?
I got more important things to worry about than you.
Yeah. Yawn.
Alright, the
I don't
other
actually
one.
yawn, I just say yawn.
He literally just says it.
You're making Athros bored.
And the one in front of Big Toon, the one that you've been attacking this whole time, finally gets to actually make an attack. And it's going to attack you with its claws. Alright, and it'll be an attack. It does have advantage from flanking. What is your AC, Big Tune?
19.
Alright, it did roll a 20. That's why I had to ask him. I can't remember if yours was over or under what Aethros currently has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Aethros, Big me.
Okay. It would be 13 damage.
Right, Miris, what's your AC? It's like 16, right?
What does AC stand for again?
Your armor class?
Oh,
Character sheet.
Main page under your
Third
alignment
column.
next to your hit dice.
Point.
Yeah, it's like the top middle.
Yeah.
okay.
Hit points, hit dice, armor class.
14.
Oh, dag, we gotta get you armor, bro.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say 8?
He said 14.
Oh, I was like 8.
All right, we're stealing stuff from this forge and making you friggin' adamantine armor or something.
Okay.
Alright.
Dude, I'll take some of that.
Yo,
I have plans now. I'm pissed.
With the final Quagoth going, that'll bring us to the top of round 3, which we will start next time.
ooh,
Oh, not to be the guy who reminds the teacher about homework, but that was a dirty 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I will say at the
figured.
end of round 2, there will be more reinforcements coming from the
Bro,
top of the map.
forget
Wait,
those
is that a
reinforcements.
good thing or bad?
They don't need to show up.
Yeah, I see a guy over here. Guy over here.
Oh yeah, I should actually make them move.
Are they? What kind of guys?
There's more Duragar.
Great.
Gotta put the hurt on
Have
him.
we ever actually attacked one of the Duragar?
Not really.
Sure haven't.
No.
Save for their boss? No.
Mm-hmm.